Hello, hello! Are we live? No, we're not. I mean, I always say that because I know it's my intro, but whatever. Guys, it's another premiere, another pre-recorded stream, because, you know, I'm sort of busy on holiday or something right now. I know that sounds kind of confusing, but point is that today we've got something a little bit different. It all began here. It all began with, Rick just being a meme. And then this became a dare, and I decided to pin this because I just thought it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. And this is like the 5th day, I think, but all jokes aside, guys, it's here. You see, when FNAF, you know, turned 5 on the anniversary, I think I just opened that twice, there were several games and things happening. This is one of the things that released. Emil Mako, the original developer of Five Nights at Candy's, did a remastered version of his first game. I should actually really find it on GameJot. I should go to, if I just find Five Nights at Candy's remastered, right? It was kind of interesting. It was a big surprise to see this, because as you guys probably know, this is one of the oldest FNAF fan games. It's one of the oldest big classic FNAF fan games. So you can see it's the same, you know, the mechanics, the characters and everything are the same, but it's like completely, the graphics have had a major update, and I believe it's actually made in a different engine. It's made a new engine. So, yeah. There's a new restaurant, the same story, you know, rival location. The game's code's been rewritten entirely, so it's got better performance and stability, but there's loads of, like, materials, textures, and lighting and stuff. It's all been polished. Like, it just looks really good. And I'm looking forward to doing this, because I never actually played the original Five Nights at Candy's game. I've only played... well, I'm about to play this one, and I've seen the original trilogy. I know 1, 2, and 3. I've seen Markiplier play them, and it's an interesting story, but now we're about to experience it for ourselves. I'm about to experience this for myself. So, help wanted, Candy's Burgers and Fries. Family restaurant looking for a security guard on the night shift, 12 AM to 6 AM. It's exactly the same as FNAF 1, I think, with a few differences. I don't remember the newspaper looking that high quality, to be honest. I think he's changed it. He's had the tilt and the lighting be different, so it looks really nice. And ooh, look at this. Oh my god, nostalgia. I love how, like, 90s style it is as well. And you've got the actual captions here. Just listen to what he has to say.
From your resume, I can tell that you're already a well-experienced guard. But, you know, it's protocol, so I have to walk you through the basics anyway. So, let's get started. We have security cameras all around the restaurant. And if you bring up the camera panel, you'll be able to view the movement of each camera by pressing the camera button on the screen. Now, our lights are always off during the night, obviously, because it can waste power to leave them on. So to actually see something on the canvas, you activate the camera system's night vision mode. You activate night vision by clicking on the button of whatever camera you're viewing. So for example, say you want to view up on camera 1. Bring up the camera panel, click on the button that says cam 01, and then to use night vision, you click on cam 01 again. Once night vision is activated, click on any of the other cameras on the night vision. Turn it off the same way you turn it on. Now, night vision takes more power than regular vision, so make sure you use it sparingly. Your first priority as a security guard here is to keep an eye on the animatronics. Those are really expensive machines, and we do not want them to and you keep an eye on them through the camera. We have quite a few animatronics here at Candy's. There's of course the cat Canyon City, there's Chester the Chimpanzee, Penguin, and Fox. So, you also have 3 security ports in your office, each of which can be closed by pressing the door button by each door. These are here in case you're in some sort of danger, but personally I just use them to shut myself off from the world when I need a break. But don't let me be a role model on that one. You need to remember that closing these doors takes power, and the longer they're closed, the more power they bring. Now, I know that sounds kind of backwards, but you have to trust me on that one. I think it's something about the doors having an automatic fail-safe feature in case the power gets cut off, you know, so they open up if there's no more power. All I know for sure is that they do use more and more power the longer they're closed, so you don't want to keep them closed for too long at a time. Now, the reason I keep mentioning the power is because the restaurant uses a backup power generator at night, which only has a certain amount of juice in it. So anything from viewing power you have left on the computer on the desk in front of you. Try not to run out of power. If you do, though, you won't be stuck at the office. The doors always open up anyway. Oh, and one last thing. The animatronics aren't completely turned off at night, so they might start walking around. But just be careful not to let any of them into the office, because we have stuff in there we don't want them to hear. So don't bother with the ticket booth door. They won't attempt to get in through there. That should be all. You'll hear from me again on your next shift. Have a good night.
And there is the end of the call. It's already 2 a.m. And, like, I've got a lot of nostalgia with this game, and obviously, like, things are new, like the graphics, everything fresher, but, like, I'm noticing things that, like, that are giving me nostalgia. I remember Candy's nose honks, and then Cindy's is an even higher pitched honk. You know, time and the power here. You know, there's a newspaper, there's a hamburger instead of a cupcake. And if you look at the calendar, you can tell that today is the 15th of November, 1987. The bite of 87 happened yesterday. So the FNAF 2 location's just shut down. And I don't fully remember the lore. Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta save power, but Candy's moving. Okay, this is bad. Okay, there he is. Look at the graphics, it's stunning. Like, oh, you can see his eyes. We don't need to switch on the power, we can see his eyes. Save power. I'm just thinking, because the, I remember in the original game how things looked. It's amazing to see something like this so stunningly, like, redone. And alright, I'm gonna try not to use the night vision, because I do remember some of them glow in the dark. Like, you don't need to use the cameras until you get, like, old Candy stuff, because, like, when they're at the door, their eyes glow, but old Candy doesn't. Neither does the rat, like those characters. So yeah, I'm just messing around. And yeah, only Blank does the thing here. It's kind of like Foxy, so yeah, I'm leaving that. But yeah, it's such an interesting game. Because, like, the creator himself admitted, like, originally it was a bit of a FNAF clone. But I genuinely think it's pretty well balanced from what I remember. Oh, it looks like Cindy's moved. Let's see what she looks like. Like, god damn, that's amazing. But yeah, and as well, this is actually one of the only FNAF games, never mind first, I can remember where the protagonist... Oh, it was close. Ooh, the protagonist is actually female. I know, but, like, you gotta admit, that's kind of cool. Okay, we gotta keep a close eye on the doors, because I've, like, my memory of this game is fairly vague. I don't know what the jump scares are like or anything. Like, it's been a while. So wait, hold on, Cindy's there, but where's Candy? Where the hell is Candy? I'm keeping the lights on this time just in case. See, that looks like Candy, but it's just a cutout. Like, how misleading is that? Such a nice visual trick. He can't be... Okay, there he is. Right. Look at his freaking face. Oh, can you see me? Oh, freaking full-on Markiplier impression. I'm sorry. This probably feels like a Markiplier video because it's like my initial reaction to this game, but we're doing really well for power. Like, actually, I think the camera's like no power here. I don't know where the usage meter is. I don't think there is one because it's like there's no HUD. It's just like freaking on the desk. No one's at my door, are they? Because technically I don't even need to use the cameras this night. I think it's just the two of them to begin with. But yeah, I can see, oh yeah, they're here and here. So, Cindy, Candy. I love this. I love this game. Like, I don't know. It's a classic. And actually playing it for myself, it's a bit new because I haven't actually seen it. I didn't like prep myself by watching old videos or anything. It's been years, so my memory's a bit vague, but I do remember a lot of it. You know, there are cutscenes, there are multiple mechanics. Everything looks so pristine though, for real. I'm just kind of waiting for time to tick over now. Just checking that I'm not getting too close. Again, yeah, they haven't moved. But you know what, we've got the power to spare. Let's have a look around the cameras in a bit more detail, right? So, there's the backstage, which is near our office. Never mind. We'll do it next night. And again, a unique 6 AM chime. Like, look at that. Look at that. Like, it's like the FNAF 4 alarm, but there's a different sound. It's got the, you know, traditional graffiti. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. I think this actually came out way before FNAF 4. Loading feed. Now, these are cutscenes, so they're still here. You get this, like, camera feed. And I think it's actually interactive. You can actually move around. Oh! So there's the puppet. Oh, in this universe, I believe that's actually a separate thing called Vinny. It's like a reverse puppet. It's really weird. But yeah, you look around. Oh god, I remember this. It's really scary because you move around, and when you're not looking, he gets closer. It's so clever because it's exactly what makes FNAF scary. When you look away, he moves. I remember that now that I've seen it, but it still got me. Holy crap, this game is scary. It's still, and it takes you back to the menu instead of going straight to the second night, which I kind of like, because that was almost like a jump scare, and a jump scare traditionally, you know, leads in death. I'm just checking how much time we've actually got. I didn't actually look at when I started doing this. We're 10 minutes in, so we've probably got time to do at least one more night. But yeah, heckin', glitching out menu, you know, all the good stuff. The text fonts and everything. I love this. Anyways, I'm not planning to do a full series on this, guys. I'm planning just to do this one stream. Like, I think I'll play the rest of it in my own time, because I've got to cover Fred, Spy, and Showtime as well. And, you know, other people are doing this, so... But yeah.
Hey there.
Hold on. Let's listen to the phone call.
From the other employees.
Ooh.
Just to get a list of the issues.
He doesn't know, does he? Phone guy was knowledgeable, but I don't think he knows. Wait, what? He just left. What do you mean, where's the list? What? He just left. Okay. Things are getting weird. I'm guessing, I don't know if we have to work it out for ourselves, because I do vaguely remember the mechanics. Most of them, like the penguin, he's just like these two. They just walk up to you. But I know Blank is like Foxy. He's got 3 stages, and then he'll appear on cam 5, and you have to like shut this, or he breaks the glass and he gets in. I think Old Candy is in like the backstage or something. He's like hiding in there. And he works differently. Wow, you're moving fast. And there's the penguin. Again, I think he just moves around. I'm not sure, but I want to watch out now, because I think Candy's gonna be coming. And we don't have door lights. We have to just keep an eye out. I don't think we even need that. Let's see if we can just look for the eyes. I think I saw... There he is. No, there's a monkey guy as well. God, there's so many characters. Oh my god, this is spooky as hell. But yeah, this whole game's got its own lore and everything. Like, you know, Candy takes the role of Freddy. They've got their own version of the puppet. The rat is the thing. Oh, okay, he's getting close. Man, this is genuinely quite scary. Like, it's not the darkest, creepiest office environment I've ever seen. Like, we've got a big light. We've got 2 big lights, which is kind of nice. But there's definitely, like... I don't know, the models... It's very much a FNAF 2 style diner. I think because the story's like it's in the 80s, so that's why they look the same. But it's like, FNAF 1 was a mix of 1 and 2. Oh, that was quick. Which one is that? I don't know if I can tell. Okay, well, they're gone. But yeah, this is like a mix of FNAF 1 and 2. The second one's like a mix of 2 and 3 in terms of like mechanics and design. And then the last one's like a mix of 3 and 4. It's really good. FNAF 3 was like... The first 2 were okay, but FNAF 3 is like... It's the creme de la creme. It's where it's at. Gosh, and I was going to say, I don't plan on doing a full series on this. I'm definitely going to play the whole game in my own free time, no doubt, no doubt. But I don't see the point in streaming the whole thing, because there will be better, you know, Let's Plays with other YouTubers, but also I've got two other full FNAF games I've got to cover on the channel, both of which spawned from the anniversary, so it's like they're all connected, and Candy went back to the stage. I see you, Cindy. Candy went back to the stage, wow. Okay, they're already heading back. Really, I don't even need the cameras, I could just do this. Because their eyes all glow in the dark. But, I think, man's ambience. I think, yeah, I've got so much FNAF to cover. I don't think there's much point streaming this as well. But if you guys really want, I can do this as well. Yeah, I've cancelled Stick Fight. I've decided that no one really wants to see Stick Fight, and it's really difficult to get people to collaborate with me for that, because, like, people just aren't responding. Hello again. How quickly do you leave? Like, how quickly are we talking? Okay. Okay, the penguin's there. I think that's Candy and Cindy, or the monkey dude. Okay. Oof. But yeah, like, this is probably a one-off. But, you know, Rick, if you're watching, you're welcome. Oh, there he is. There, I see him. Oh my god. I think the monkey's called Chester. I've just remembered. Yeah. I need to open these doors, dude. I didn't even open that when he's gone. I gotta be on the ball. I mean, it's 3 AM, 75%. The power in this game is really generous. I'm gonna say that, like, I should not be on 75% power. Holy crap. The power is very generous. Fine by me. But, you know, what am I doing? I was going for it as if there were a door light. But again, I'm just checking the cameras because I got loads of spare power, and it's fun to actually look, because there is a bit of lore. Like, you saw there was a newspaper on that camera. I want to see if we can read that. Something factory. The word factory is on there. Hello, Cindy. Someone murdered at factory. That's what I'm reading. What does that newspaper say? Something at local. Someone murdered at local factory. I know that in the second game there's a factory, and depending on how you die, there's different newspaper reports, because you're playing as like the daughter of the woman we're playing as in the first game. But that's in like 2006, this is like 1987, so I can't see what that route says, but definitely says someone murdered at local factory. That is too much like, I forget what it's called. It's something to do with VSync, I think, because it's like, you can see, it's like 3D when there's like multiple stuff. Anyways, we're actually beginning to run out of power at, 4 AM, going on 5 AM. But yeah, this should be a breeze, if we're honest. Also, there's just lots of little things, like, you can tell, like, this is different to Scott Games, because, it might be made in click team, but the way he's done the 3D, it's definitely different, because you can almost see the corner. I think it is actually curved, but you can almost see the corners of the building a bit more. And look, you can see, like, the wires on the side of the monitor. Like, it's got a very, kind of like, what do you call it, techno? Retro? Yeah, a very retro feel. Because it's like, if you guys used to have those 3 colored wires to play your PS1 games, you're an OG, alright, you know. Because I know as well, I grew up with a PlayStation 1, which was after my time. It was like, the PlayStation 1 was old when I got it. But it's just what we chose, because I think it was just because it's cheap, and it also had the same games that my older brothers grew up with, because they're in their 20s, so they grew up in the 90s, and yeah. Also, the ambience really reminds me of SCP Containment Breach, which is a game I'm planning to stream in the future, but I'm going to stop talking about it so much, because I don't know how soon I can get around to that. I gotta finish off day shift first, and there you go. 6 AM. Epic Gamer win. More graffiti. But yeah, guys, it's a generic FNAF fan game, but it's so good. It's got a unique story. It adds to Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2. It takes the base ideas and concepts, but it adds onto them. Like, this style of cutscene with a camera feed that's interactive, it's clever. No video input. What the hell is that noise? But like, it's got its own story and its own character designs, some of which are pretty, like, they clearly are ripped off the toy animatronics, but they are pretty original. They're very iconic. Seriously, what am I hearing? What? I do not remember this. I do not remember that. Okay. Oh god! I forgot how dark the story was. We heard someone screaming, and then there was a load of intestines on the conveyor. I think someone, it sounded like a girl, like a young girl, got thrown into the conveyor belt, and it's like they were like grinded up. Maybe that's the newspaper that's linked, because it's on what says a girl murdered at factory. Murdered and factory, I'm sure. Maybe, I don't remember the story for this game. We've been streaming for nearly 20 minutes, which means we've got enough time to finish the third night, because we've consistently been completing one night every 10 minutes. These are long nights. Not too long. Sorry. They're not really long, but they're fairly long. They're like FNAF 2 long, which is fair. Alright, phone guy, you're gonna say something actually useful this time.
Yeah. It didn't even stand 2 nights before he brought a wrench to his ship and tried to destroy one of our animatronics.
Ooh.
The question is blank character, one in the drawing room on camera 11, I think.
Oh yeah,
I'm
let's.
surprised he still works. Despite the holes and the fact that his left arm and the back of his head is missing, the kids still really like him. Ever since that
I remember Blank.
Blank's been acting almost more strange than the other animatronics.
Okay, they're coming.
Among other things,
I gotta keep an eye on Blank now.
this fascination with getting into the office through the ticket booth. And I guess he can't see the glass or something. So yeah.
Again, the excuses. But he's not like Fungi. Fungi knows what's going on and he's covering it up. This guy doesn't have any idea that these characters are possessed.
Oh, and by the way, ever since that new Freddy Fazbear's Pizza closed last week, we've been getting more and more customers during the day. So next week, if you're up for it, we could use you on a day shift.
Oh my god.
Think it over. We'll talk later.
Fucking name drop. I forgot that. He actually says Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Like, yeah, no shit. This guy knows his lore very well, because he's... I love how the calendar has the exact date. See, it's the 17th now. It's that week. I heard something on the left. I don't trust that. Is there a... There's no one there. I heard something. It was like a knock. It was like a little step. Oh shit, yes, so you're active. I forget about that. Stop doing that, Matthew. Okay, I need to check the cameras more often, but only check this one. I don't know, I feel like this game's designed differently. Like, we've got so much power. We could probably, like, stay in the cams, like, a lot. It's just that there's no door lights and there's no sound cue, so we have to check it out. Again, it's all part of the balancing. In FNAF 1, there are sound cues, but in this game there aren't. But in FNAF 1 you have door lights, in this game there aren't. It's all part of the motivation to get in and out of the camera. It's part of core Five Nights at Freddy's mechanics. I was actually reading up about this a few minutes ago, because I was playing Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And I think there's a bit of a fallacy about how Withered Foxy's game mechanics actually work, because I don't think I actually understand him. Like, I think I've got it all wrong this whole time. Because I was doing some experiments, and you don't need to flash him loads, it's just the frequency. If you do a single camel mask flip without a flash, then he gets you. And it doesn't matter, like, the exact number doesn't matter, you can flash him 5 times. Hold on. Boom. That's how Blank works. You guys saw it. I wasn't even commentating on that, because I knew it was coming, but that's how Blank works. That was easy. But yeah, Blank, like, this is what made this game different from a lot of FNAF games, because that was it's very rare to have, like, a fully fledged animation, and that looked really good. Like, he was actually moving like a robot. I didn't mean to close that. Just checking, okay, Candy's on his way. I think the others, Cindy's are back there. But yeah, like, I'm just gonna leave the night vision on, we've got so much power. Like, I don't know, I think it's kind of... it's like with Fox, you're in the hallway. Like, you know, it's got a one-man team. The games aren't that high quality from a technical point of view. Like, it's made in Click Team, for God's sake. It isn't even 3D. But it's the actual balancing and the playability of it is what really counts. And actually, graphically, FNAF games have gotten really good. The first one, I mean, fine, but it's an indie game. Like, this remaster goes to show, even with fan games, how good FNAF is getting. I hope my commentary doesn't seem a bit lame to you guys. I'm only just feeling this now, but it's like when you're pre-recording, you don't have the chat to interact with, so it's like I'm kind of making up as I go along, which is fine, it's easy. But, like, I'm not really saying a lot, am I? Oh my god, I'm watching you and you're moving a lot. Like, is there anything I can do to stop you? Oh my god. Why? You're so fast. I love how the light flickers as well. It's a nice touch. Okay, we've got to check this guy a lot more often. I'm gonna, like, I'm gonna just go between the doors, flick, left, right, flick. This is like a proper routine. Like, when we're doing all 20 mode, you know, this is how it's gonna go. The game just lagged for a second. I thought it's someone spawning in, isn't it? I gotta say, for a game that's so, like, high quality now, I'm really impressed with the optimization, because I can actually run this real smooth. Unless the stream lags, which I can't check because I don't have a phone, and this is pre-recorded anyways, which if it does, I'm really sorry. I've done everything I can. The graphics setting, there weren't loads of graphics settings. They aren't like on the highest or anything. I don't think so anyway. But yeah, this is definitely working. This is definitely the optimal strat. This is the only camera we need to check. And I'm just keeping it on because it's only using up that extra bit of power when I'm actually in the monitor system. But yeah, again, it's just great. I find the ambience really interesting. I was talking about how it's like SCP. There's obviously the electric hum of the fan, but if you're really quiet, you can hear. There's a song playing somewhere. Okay, it was playing, but there's like a... It's like a song. It's like there's... You know how the carousel is in FNAF when it randomly plays? It's something like that. It might just be music. There it is. There's a music box. Like there's just a music box playing somewhere. Maybe it's... maybe it's diegetic, I think is the word, when it's like not... The music's either in the game, like it's actually physically a part of the actual thing that's happening, or it's just like Watch Your Six in a sister location. It's just there to make things nicer. I'm not sure. I think diegetic music is when it's like actually being played within the visual media, as opposed to just being like soundtrack. I think that's what diegetic means. Anyway, it's 5 AM. Easy going. I don't think he's going to attack us again. I think we're going to make it without another attack. I could actually let him attack. And, like, I could probably get away with that because there's a certain amount of time. Yeah. We got it. But yeah, there's the end of the night. I think that's where I'm going to leave it for today, guys. Oh, man. Stretching. There should be one more cutscene, so... We got this creepy puppet character. Someone was, like, murdered using the factory equipment. And we're like, that was horrifying because FNAF doesn't usually get gory. Oh my god. And this is like the scene, police line do not cross. Oh, that's horrifying. Oh, he's there again. So is this creature, is this now possessed by the girl? Because they were moving before. It could be a red herring. But like, holy crap, it's so grim. That actually looks more like metal parts to me with blood on them. And what the hell, he is twitching. Yikes. Spooky. I wonder if he would have done the jump scare again if I'd moved away. But yeah, that's... Oh, the story thickens. So, that's where I'm going to call it for today, guys. Five Nights at Candy's Remastered. Simple FNAF game. Great horror. Classic. So much fun. I like the sound design. I think it's really interesting. I like the visual design. But the fact that it's actually been remastered to actually be easy to play and stuff, I think I might just play Nights 4 and 5 right now, to be honest. But if you have enjoyed, do leave a like. It is much appreciated. You know, subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't already to be notified of all new streams. And, you know, share this with your friends. I know these premieres and filler content is a kind of I'm sorry, we'll get back to streaming soon. I'm sorting out a new phone and stuff. And it's all going to go smoothly. Everything's planned. Just be patient. There's good stuff coming. If you really want to see more candies, comment. If I get a lot of comments or a lot of likes, I might record Nights 4 and 5. You never know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Stay hydrated. That's all I've got to say. Okay guys, something weird just happened. I was just going through the menus just to see about like if they made sound. And Candy just changed into Cindy. This is too scary for me. I don't know what's going on. Stay hydrated.